The Ultra Unlock Part 2 event is around the corner in Pokemon Go. We have a brand new Pokemon Go debut, a brand new shiny debut, shiny boosts to talk about, and of course we have to discuss these broken bonuses that are taking place during this event and how you can maximize them. It's time to Ultra Unlock Hisui with Steel and Scales. Shh. Let's get date and time out of the way. Guys, the Ultra Unlock Steel and Scales event will be taking place on Tuesday, the 22nd of July at 10 a.m., running for 5 days until July 27th at 8 p.m. local time, which brings about our new Pokemon Go debut. Honedge. Honedge is a Ghost and Steel type Pokemon originally coming from the Kalos region in Generation 6. Honedge could evolve into Doublade using 25 candy and finally into Aegis Slash, or Aegis Slash, however you want to say it, which is going to take another 100 Honedge candies. But the interesting thing about Aegis Slash is that it has 2 different forms. It is currently unknown if we'll have access to both forms, but I believe we definitely will, and I think it's going to work very similar in the Go Battle League, for example, to something like Morpeko with the changing forms. Luckily though, it was just leaked into the Game Master what the stats are going to be for both the Shield and Blade forms. For the Blade form, stamina is going to be 155, an attack of 272, and a defense of 97. And for the Shield, the attack and defense just swap around. The stamina is going to stay the same at 155, but the attack goes to 97 and the defense goes to 272. So very high stat products on either the Blade or the Shield form defensively and offensively. The fast attacks that it has access to is going to be Psycho Cut and Air Slash, and the charge moves that it has access to is going to be Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, and Gyro Ball. Let's get these bonuses out of the way, but it's very important for me to stress these bonuses are broken. For every trainer, it's going to be 4 times catch XP, just like it was for part 1. We're also going to get 4 times Stardust for every Pokemon that we catch. We get an increased chance to encounter shiny Bagon as well as shiny Beldum, which is fantastic. And we get an increased chance as well to shiny Unknown U in 1-star raids. Spawning in the wild, we have an incredible spawn pool here. We have Magnemite, Dratini, Aggron, Bagon, Beldum, Ferroseed, Noibat, Rookidee, which is of course going to be our shiny debut, as well as rare spawns for Axew and Yumi. Featured raids will also be happening in 1-star raids. We have Unknown U, which is coming with that shiny boost. We have Gibble, Clink, Dino, and Honedge. In 3-star raids, we have Skarmory, Bisharp, Dragalge, and Turdinator. Featured field research will be going down where we can get some XP and some Stardust, but certain encounters with event-themed Pokemon. The first one that could be in there is Dratini. That Hundo CP is going to be 430. The next one we would definitely consider and will probably be in there is going to be Bagon. That Hundo CP is going to be 495. We also believe Beldum might be in there. The Hundo CP for Beldum is going to be 418 CP. Collection challenges will be going down again, where we're going to have to catch and evolve Pokemon to get XP, Stardust, as well as some more encounters. It's important to mention that if you want to encounter Honedge more during this event, in the Go Battle League, if you're rank 6 or higher, it's going to be appearing more frequently, especially on the premium track. But after this event ends, if you're at rank 16, it's also going to be appearing more frequently, but more specifically on the premium track there too. Details are out of the way, but how do we maximize these? We're going to say it again. Broken bonuses. Let's start off with Stardust. Let's give an example for anyone that doesn't understand how powerful this bonus is. Outside of this event, if you caught a Dratini, you would yield about 100 Stardust. In this event, that Dratini is now going to yield you 400 Stardust per catch. If you have a star piece running, which is what I seriously recommend, you're now going to yield 600 Stardust per catch. That is without Weather Boost, and it gets even more powerful if you look at something like a first stage evolution or a second stage evolution Pokemon, for example, Golbat. If you caught a Golbat in the wild, it would normally grant you 300 Stardust per catch. In this event though, it's going to grant you 1200 Stardust per catch because of that 4 times bonus. And with the star piece running, it's going to grant you 1800 Stardust per catch. Guys, that is out of this world. We haven't seen something like this in so long, and it only comes around in Pokemon Go once every year. So please, you really need to maximize this. Guys, there are more ways to do this. The first thing I'm going to recommend is that if you look at your Go Pass for July, at level 50 as well as level 75, there are going to be Stardust boost for hatching eggs, as well as Stardust boost from your breakthrough box. Guys, if you try and do these things on a star piece as well in this event, it's just going to multiply even more. So for example, if you guys hatch 12 kilometer eggs, if you're above level 75 on your Go Pass, guys, you're going to be hatching around, it's going to be between 150 and 200,000 Stardust for one round of hatching, guys, off 12 eggs in 30 seconds of your life. That is broken, along with catching all the other spawns. Believe me, you just can't miss this event. The same goes for XP. We really want you guys to concentrate on throwing excellent throws. There are a lot of Pokemon in here that have very easy excellent throws. Dratini, for example. Guys, every single time you throw an excellent throw in this event, because of the 4 times XP bonus, you're going to be getting 4,000 XP per catch. But if you use a lucky egg, again, try and do this in a concentrated period where maybe you're even running star pieces as well as lucky eggs at the same time, is going to grant you 9,400 XP per catch. Tips wise, those are the top 2. Do not do anything else during this event. But what are some top targets I should be going after? Guys, there are some incredible Pokemon in here. We're going to break this into categories of PvP as well as raid attackers. Let's look at PvP first. First one you could look at is going to be Goomy going into Goodra. Goodra right now in the Great League is ranked 129. In the Ultra League, it performs better at 102. Rookidee is our big target to go after because Corviknight in the Great League right now is currently ranked 13. The optimal IV set you want there is going to be a 0, 13, 14. And even in the Ultra League, it's ranked even higher at a rank 5 with XL Candy. The optimal IV set you want there is going to be a 0, 15, 15. You could definitely look at Ferroseed going into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn in the Great League right now, a very consistent Pokemon, even though it's not ranked very well at 227. It does come into play every now and then. And in the Ultra League, it's ranked even higher at 135 with XL Candy. If we move on to Beldum now, Metang, the middle evolution, is actually ranked really, really well. In its shadow form, it's ranked 42nd, and in the regular form is ranked 59th in the Great League. Unfortunately, Metagross doesn't do very well in the Great League or Ultra League, but in the Master League, it is a really good Pokemon to use. Currently ranked 22nd with that XL Candy in the Master League, and its shadow form is ranked 34th. Definitely consider going after Magnemite. Magnemite going into Magneton has a little bit of play, but especially Magnezone. In the Great League right now, Magnezone is currently ranked 179, but in the Ultra League, it does even better. Its shadow form is currently ranked 80, and the regular form is ranked 126. A little insert here, Dratini is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, there he is right now. Dratini going into Dragonair as well as into Dragonite both actually do pretty well in the Great League. Dragonite and Dragonair in its shadow form as well as its regular form is currently ranked between 150 and about 180 in the Great League. All of them have a lot of play, so pretty decent, but it's Dragonite which shines best in the Ultra League, especially in its Shadow form at a rank 97. Even in the Master League, its Shadow form is ranked 31st, its regular form is ranked 32nd. Guys, because there's so many dragons, Dragonite it might be one of the best all-rounders in the entirety of the game. An honorable mention would be to look at Bagon. Not very good in the Great League and the Ultra League at all, but in the Master League it could have some play with that XL Candy because it now has access to Fly. With that Outrage combination, it can hit those dragons pretty hard, so go after one if you need one. That is PvP out of the way. Speaking of Salamence though, let's move into our raid attacking category, starting off with Mega Salamence. Mega Salamence in the Dragon category right now is an absolute monster. It is currently the 4th best attacker among Shadows and Megas with a Dragon Tail and Outrage combination, and even in the Flying type category, it's taking the 3rd spot because it recently got access to Fly. Please go after a Bagon. Remember that 100% CP as well of 495. And even if you don't have the Mega Energy for Mega Salamence, regular Salamence is currently sitting in the 12th spot in the Flying type category, which is so impressive. A really good Pokemon. Please, please, please do not overlook Beldum, guys. Beldum going into Metagross, even in its Shadow form, is an absolute monster in the Steel type category. Specifically, its Shadow is taking the 4th spot currently, the regular is taking the 6th, but remember, Mega Metagross will be coming to the game, and undoubtedly it will break into that top 3 as a Steel type attacker, so definitely go after one. Magnemite going to Magnezone in the Steel type category, not ranked as well. It's currently ranked 67th, but in the Electric type category, you can see that it performs a lot better with that Wild Charge combination. We're definitely going to highlight Dragonite again because, guys, Dragonite maybe not be listed as the highest rated attacker, especially in the Dragon or Flying type category, but guys, this Pokemon, there's just something about it that's really, really useful when you don't have something else, so definitely go after a Hundo Dragonite. Because we're seeing Bisharp in raids, do not forget to evolve it to get your King Gambit. Remember that the only way to get King Gambit of the game is to have Bisharp as your buddy and defeat 15 Steel or Dark type Pokemon in raids, so don't forget about King Gambit. This is the Steel and Scales Unlocked. We really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out everything that's happening this week in Pokemon Go on our top left. Please smash that like and subscribe button. It's really helping the channel grow, and we want to grow with you guys. Go with us. We'll catch you in the next one, baby. Steel and scales. Shh.